live here by Palos Verdes, kind of San Pedro. I think they call this place the Vicente Bluffs Reserve. And I give to you Catalina Island. Don't use this bathroom because someone dropped a deuce in the urinal. Alright, we're going to try to walk this way towards the lighthouse. So, let's get this thing started. Oops. Oops. Hold up. The stabilizer. I put the thing backwards. Hope you're not getting dizzy. It's hard to do things live sometimes. Hold up. Hold up. Flip it. There we go. Now we're ready to rock. What's up, everyone? Someone's from Maine? Sorry, I didn't see your name. What's up, Tony, Eric, Cindy? Oh, Syra. Syra from Maine? That's a nice name. Syra. Mama Hill, Chanel, Cynthia, what's up? I guess you can walk down here. There's a trail to walk down there. There's a lighthouse I'm going to try to get to right now before the sun goes down. But there's a trail down here at the bottom that leads you to this beach, I guess. That's Catalina Island. This is really one of the nicest areas over here on the coast. But there's not too many places you can stop and walk around here. And for the drive over here, you don't really see the coast. It's kind of blocked for the drive. There's only certain spots. If you really want to enjoy the ocean views, you got to get off. It's a marine protected area. I should have changed my shoes. Anyways, so this place is called the Vicente Bluffs Reserve. Palos Verdes Nature's Preserve. Unique geological features, coastal bluff habitat, and beautiful sunset views. This reserve stretches around the bluffs of Lower Point Vicente, Pelican Cove, and the habitat areas within oceanfront estates. The area contains rare coastal bluff scrub habitat and unique geological formations, including dramatic hexagonal shaped columns of rock formed from black basalt. The endangered El Segundo blue butterfly inhabits this reserve. And stay on trails, no reckless behavior. Area closed, falling rocks, be careful. So this trail right here takes you down to this little beach here. And over there is the like Terriana Resort. And you could hike down over there too. I've been there once. Or actually twice. And there's like a little cave at the end of it. But instead of walking down this trail, we're just going to keep walking towards the lighthouse. This trail just goes down right there and then it turns. And you can walk down to these rocks. The rocky beach. The sun is going down really fast here. We'll see if we can get to the lighthouse. Yeah, there used to be marine land out here. So this is looking towards San Pedro. That's alright. You don't have to hold it. We're gonna try to make it to the lighthouse before it gets dark. There's a little trail where you can go up to this top of this mountain here. This guy's gonna do.
Oh, Johnny.
And get the peak on top of this little hill. The unfortunate part of this area is you gotta walk right here next to the cars. Oh, Marineland is where the Terriana Resort is now? Didn't they leave like some relics? I remember reading that there was still like a whale's tail or something, like one of the statues from Marineland that was still up there. The Terriana Resort, if you look up the hike, you have to park in the resort. It's public. You kind of like walk through the resort. It looks like it's private. go to the top of the hill to the lighthouse. Alright, let's go to the lighthouse. Hopefully there'll be good service over there. Yeah, I remember Marineland. Marineland was like a low-budget SeaWorld. But they had to go out of business. I think there was some controversy with them too. But I think in the end they went out of out of business because they just didn't make enough money. Just the cost of operating something like Marineland is really expensive. Okay, let's go. Slow down. So this is the little lighthouse park over here. Some really old buildings back here. We're gonna head down there right now. Hey, do you guys notice that the phone, the image is a little shaky? I went back and looked at the image of when I went to Point Doom the other day. And I think it was because of the wind. Even with the stabilizer, it was a little shaky. And we're now on the grounds here where the lighthouse is, which is, I think, straight ahead. Oh no, it's this way. It's this way and it's closed. I think. You can still come over here. And I don't know what this area is called. It looks like it's a park. There's parking there. So you can just come up in here and park. You don't have to do the whole walking next to the road thing that I did. The Point Vicente Lighthouse. Open for tours every second Saturday of the month from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Federal property. No trespassing. It's kind of blocked by the palm trees. No trespassing. Open every second Saturday of the month from 10 to 3. That's it. This site was explored by Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo on October 9th, 1542, and named Point Vicente Bante Maria by Captain George Vancouver in 1793. Damn, dude, that George Vancouver was everywhere around here. Placed in service by the U.S. Lighthouse Service on May 1st, 1926, it was renamed Point Vicente by the Pacific Geographical Society in 1933. Operation was transferred to the U.S. Coast Guard in 1939. Radio distress signal monitoring capability was added in 1942. Dedicated as a historical site this 17th day of November 1979. And we got big military choppers, I think. Search and rescue, I'm not sure. What kind of chopper is that? Yeah, so this dates back all the way to the 30s. I thought it was kind of open to the public. I guess they only have certain hours and certain days they tour. Well, it dates back all the way to 1592. When, what's that guy's name? George Vancouver. No, 1542, sorry. By Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo. Damn, dude, 1542. Was that a Black Hawk helicopter? Was it? I thought they were louder, man. Sorry, I'm eating it now. This is looking towards Palisades, Malibu. The other day we went to Point Doom, which is the very end of there, dude, over there. Pretty much the last point you can see when you're looking from this side that way. I guess that guy Cabrillo, I think the Cabrillo State Beach is named after him too.
Stay positive.
Stay positive. Let's go this way. Well, they used to have the old Point Furman. There's all that military stuff in bunkers. I don't think they're active anymore. I think everything there is kind of abandoned. Who knows? There could be stuff deeper in the ground. Lighthouse. I'm not sure what the name of this park is. It's a preserve. Palos Verdes Natural Preserve. A lot of rules. And then you can get a good shot of the lighthouse from here. The iPhone sucks at night. Or in low light conditions, especially at night. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's alien.alphabet. I'm gonna start taking way more pictures and short videos and stories and stuff. Putting more stuff up there. I mean, you don't have to, but if you could, it would be appreciated. Well, that's the last of the sunlight for today. Breathe it in. Sorry, I have to finish my apple. I always brought an apple for the teacher because I knew I'd get a kiss. Always got mad when the class was dismissed. If you guys have any suggestions on I don't know what you guys want to see, what you guys prefer. Do you prefer when I go to certain places like this? Do you want me to just set the camera up, let it run for like a minute at a time, 30 seconds, or just keep it walking, keep it moving? Let me know. I never rewatch the streams, dude. I should. Once in a while I'll do. I only rewatch them to grab a screenshot from the stream, pretty much. Walk down to the cove. I think it's too late, man. Now you got to cover a lot of distance out here on foot. It takes time. Don't worry, I'll come back here. How many of you people would watch earlier streams? Because most of my streams, especially on the news channel, it's because everybody's at home at that time. Everyone's at, or up. Most of those people are insomniacs. I don't think anybody that watches my channel is up or available before 5 p.m. because I've tried it before and it's like, all right, if I start at 10 a.m. or 12 noon, there's like 8 people watching. I start after 5, we could probably get like 50. If I start like at 10, 100. If I start at 10 and then once I go into like 2, 3 in the morning, it could get up to like 300, 400 viewers. I need to get big in retirement communities. Like a native plant garden. Native plant garden. Are these the same plants? These are the same flowers that were over at Point Doom. Don't touch it. It's a reserve. You want to see the lighthouse? Here we go. Last view of the lighthouse before we go. Lighthouse, that's Catalina Island. I think Avalon is on this side, right? That's where you go tourist. And over on the other, is it this side in the middle? I think it's in the middle. It's a place called Two Coves Bay or something. That's the other place you could land on the island. Where the buffalo roam, dude. There's wild buffalo on that island up there. Remember I told you the story that one time we took bikes to Catalina Island, and when you go past to the right of the casino, there's like a road or a trail. And then you go up and you pass like the housing it's like a housing resort. It's all white and it hangs on the cliffs. It's like the best housing on the island. we went past that, and then you go past, you hit like a gate, and the gate says, I don't know, we didn't read it, but I think it says like, do not enter, blah blah blah, don't go past this point. So of course we went past the point, and then right when we went past it, dude, to the left there was like some fucking buffalo, bro. It's probably the most scared I've ever been in my life, dude. Bro, they were like 20 feet away to the left. There was a giant buffalo, dude, and some other ones under a tree. I was like, oh my God. So we backed up real slowly out of there, dude. And it's an uphill, so thank God we just got on our bikes and went downhill as fast as we could. We were like, what the hell was that? I didn't see no wild buffalo signs. Or are they bison? I don't know. I think they're buffalo. Wrigley, the owner of Wrigley Field, talented Mr. Wrigley, as he's known, owner of Wrigley Field and the chewing gum. I mean, he was a multi-millionaire, maybe even a billionaire in his time off of chewing gum. He brought those animals to the island. Just like Pablo Escobar brought the hippos to Colombia. To me, I think that Catalina Island has the secret military stuff on there. That's my guess. That's a complete guess. Kind of a conspiracy, if you really think about it. But what is this? The Point Vicente rifle range. We are here. Target range. In 1969, this was a target range. Before becoming the city's Point Vicente Park, the United States Army used the 26-acre site as a rifle range for target practice. Known as Nike Site LA-55, Point Vicente Rifle Range. During the 1950s, the site was developed with a 1,000-foot-long rifle range with bullet stops that parallel the Pacific Ocean in the background. The rifle range was used for training primarily during the Cold War era. In 1974, the Department of Defense deactivated the rifle range and identified it as surplus property. In 1978, the site was subsequently transferred to Los Angeles County for recreational use in 1979. The county leased the site to the city, and the county eventually transferred ownership to the city in July 2004. So this is what it used to look like here in 1973. A rifle range. We are here. Hey. Target Assembly and Range House. Range house at the end of the bullet stop. This looks like it's got 2 bullet holes right there. Paper targets raised for a round of firing. So they would just shoot the bullets into the ocean. I probably had a backstop look concrete. In 1983, as part of the city's proposed park improvements, construction began on an educational and recreational facility known as the Point Vicente Interpretive Center. The PVIC building was constructed on the former bullet stop, and excess earth was used as fill at various locations throughout the site. In July 1999, construction on the expansion of the PVIC building began. Between August 1999 and December 2002, lead associated with the bullets from the former rifle range was discovered and remediated from the soil. On July 15th, 2006, the newly expanded PVIC building and park grounds were formally opened to the public. Fill the ground full of lead. Point Vicente today. These park grounds that once housed rifle training facilities for the military are now a publicly dedicated park featuring exhibits on the natural and cultural history of the peninsula with a special emphasis on marine life, including the Pacific gray whale. This site also provides spectacular views of the Pacific Ocean and Catalina Island, as well as whale watching opportunities to view the annual migration of the Pacific gray whale from December through April. And that's them destroying the firing range. Oh, could we see a Pacific gray whale? That'd be a treat. Oh boy! You're in a treat. You're up for a treat today, Louie. The Pacific gray whale. Oh boy. Wouldn't that be spectacular? It'd be amazing. We'll just have to settle for this. Poor us. I need to work on my heel. I forgot how he talks. I gotta watch some videos. He talks in that voice, but he has like a southern twang. Rest in peace to Heel Hauser. This view is gorgeous. Oh boy. He gets high pitch, and then when he's serious, he like whisper it. That's amazing. Would you look at that? Spectacular. We're coming down to the end. What was this? Could this be a leftover from the shooting range? It looks like that was maybe the thing that held up one of the backstops. You learn something new every day. I didn't know this was a firing range. I thought the marine land was here. Turns out it was over on the other side. Vicente Bluffs Reserve. Unique geological features, coastal bluff habitat, and beautiful sunset views. The Palos Verdes Nature Reserve. Rattlesnakes may be found in this area. Give them distance and respect. You got it. 10-4. Didn't need a sign for that, but I think that's built into us. Oh, dude, I didn't bring my flashlight. I might have it in my backpack. Last time I did a night hike, that's why I don't do them anymore. But there's a lot of places I want to go hike and do, like, you know, but then I have to come back while it's dark. But last time, dude, a big ass rattlesnake. It had to be at least like 12 foot long because it was like across the whole path. And the only reason I didn't step on it is because I had a flashlight. If I didn't have a flashlight, I would have walked right over it. So this is, I don't know, just some houses here in Palos Verdes. I think there's a shopping center back there. I came down from over there, like I took Crenshaw till it ended, and then I made a right where it says you can't access the beach anymore. And there was a road way up there, but it was in a residential. I was gonna walk up there because the views are even better over there. Because you're up high. It was probably up there somewhere. But I wanted to come down here before the sun went down. Look at this crack in the grain here. Looks like a snake here. Well, that's not good. Look at this crack. Is that from water? The cliffs are pretty unstable around here. Up the way is the sunken city, which is a whole, like, neighborhood, a piece of a neighborhood fell into the ocean there. I don't know, looks like it could be erosion. See? That's weird, it just starts right here. And it's still going, it kind of got filled. I don't know. That looks like this piece could fall into the ocean one of these days. Hopefully not while I'm here. Look at that. Continues. Yeah, I don't think it's from water. I think that's crack. There's always landslides in this area, dude. All the way from where PV starts to San Pedro in the sunken city. The sunken city is the... You can look it up. Maybe I'll go back and try to do a stream from there. Last time I went, there's no service. But there wasn't service here before. And it's probably not that good. But at least it's not ending the stream anymore. Yeah, I got a drone on my wish list. There's a way you could live stream from a drone. I think there's multiple ways. But I think I'd have to do a stream that's just a live drone stream. I don't think I could add audio to it. Not easily. I don't know. We'll see it in the future. I think if you set up like a good laptop in your car, you have a hotspot. If you use like software, you'll be able to like split the feed. Otherwise, I think all you can do is really like just show what everyone's watching, but there'll be no commentary. It'll just show like the feed of the drone. Could it be cool, I guess? Well, see, when it starts getting darker later, I'm gonna bring my friend. But he works, but he has a drone. We'll see if any of my friends with drones and GoPros gonna come along. Because filming a live stream is one thing, and then filming something to record is a whole nother thing. You gotta like double dip. It's better to have a partner. Here's a view from this park bench. This could be you here, enjoying the view. Blocked by the bench. I have a GoFundMe. It's called Super Chat and PayPal. I don't want to set up a GoFundMe. I think at that point you're pretty much begging for money. If people want to donate 10 Super Chats or whatever, that's one thing, but I don't want to set up GoFundMes. Oh, it's getting dark. The picture starts getting grainy. Oh wow, these are the backs of people's houses. Dude, I thought this was a shopping center. Someone's house. Whoa! That's a pretty nice house. Legit, I thought it was like the back of a shopping center from back there. There we go. Look at these other houses. It's like a preserve back here. Yeah, there's a lot of luxurious developments up here. That Trump golf course is down here too. Alright, I guess I'm gonna walk this whole trail and then come back on the city side. Or should I turn around? I don't know if you could even walk on that road right there. You know, I think I'm gonna go back on the trail. The road might be too dangerous. It's not very dangerous, but all it takes is if there's an accident, dude, I'm gonna be ground beef. Someone's guard dogs are barking. Woo-hoo. I shot a Catalina. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, we're going in the dark. Dude, what's up with the camera? It lost all its color. It went into like grayscale mode. Hold on. I think I have a headlamp. In me backpack. Of course, it's not charged. Alright, we're charged. Now we're walking in complete darkness, dude. This is looking like towards the beach it is. Looks like the camera on the phone has trouble in low light conditions. If this is bad, dude, imagine an iPhone. Let's see. Hello, Esther. Who else is in here, dude? Mama Hill, Matthew D, Terry Sparks, James B, the usual suspects. Alright, it's getting dark here. The darkness messes with everything, dude. The focus, the light. Like, you see how like this picks up color if I go over here? It like goes into grayscale mode. And then when you actually go to where there's light, it kind of like takes a while for it to pick up the light. Amy Fountain, Mama Hill, Barris, Shao. This is kind of scary though, this crack in the ground here. This definitely seems like the ground is getting ready to fall here. There's definitely movement. Look. Have you guys, everyone here, heard of the sunken city? You could look it up. It's up ahead a little bit next to Point Fermin Park. That was, you know, they had a neighborhood that was close to the Bluffs. And like, it was kind of, say like this. I think that's the reason these homes are way back there. Is because they think that this ground over here is unstable. Unless this is just part of the county and they don't want to give them the land or something. But over by, what's it called? Sunken City was a neighborhood. And it sunk. There was a big landslide. It took a few homes and streets and everything. They took a big chunk. And it's been closed ever since. I think that happened, I don't know, it happened a long time ago. In the 60s maybe. I'm not sure, but it was a long time ago. And they've never rebuilt it. But everyone goes there because the remnants, like the foundations of the home, the roads, now everyone, it's covered in graffiti. You can kind of see what's left of the asphalt and the roads. Like it's all cracked and broken. But there's always calls there, dude. People commit suicide in Point Fermin Park over the cliffs. And then it's pretty dangerous walking there, bro. There's a lot of spots where if you slip up, you're gonna fall, you're gonna die or get hurt. Severely hurt. So there's a lot of young kids that go up there to hang out and they get drunk and high and shit. And they fall every once in a while. And there's also a lot of suicides there in that park, man. There we go. Why am I walking in the dark? And because the sun has gone and there's no light here. If I go this way, I have to walk like on the road, on the highway. So we're gonna walk through this light. Let's see if unfortunately I don't think they have the lighthouse lit up. That'd be cool if it was lit up. The light at the top is beaming. You can probably see it in the background, the white light that flashes. We still got our little bit of light this way. The thing about Sunken City is that it's I think they're debating over turning it into a park. They think the ground is like stable now, or they're going to stabilize the cliff and turn it, or expand it, connect it to the park that's next to it. You're not supposed to go in there. There's certain ways to get in, but everyone does it, dude. It's trespassing. Alright, dude. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. While I walk back in the dark to my car. There was once a man named Nestor McGillicuddy. He was the night groundskeeper for the firing range in PV. One night, they said a group of teens entered the firing range overnight with their 22s. Okay, that's all I got for my ghost story. What is my real name? Rumpelstiltskin. I'm gonna check my PayPal now. Wait up. Check my PayPal now, but I will. Catty cat, love these evening scenic walks, gorgeous views. Thanks for sharing, meow meow. Hey, thank you, cat. Thank you for your generous PayPal donation. And thanks to everybody that donates to keep this stuff going, I guess. How old am I? I'm in my early 40s, dude. Early into my 40s. Very early. What else? What am I wearing? Right now, dude, for the springtime. As we head into spring, I'm wearing my Levi's 541 stretchable jeans. A Nike G-Flex belt, which is knit and flexible. You can go from gordito to flaquito and don't have to buy a new belt. Wearing my Kmart Nike hoodie, which is my favorite hoodie because the armpits don't connect. There's like like a piece of material in between them. It's made for you to actually be able to play basketball in without it restricting your armpits and your shot. And I've had this thing for like 10 years. It's my favorite hoodie. It's got holes in the pockets. I guess I could sew them up. And I'm a big fan of polyester because it lasts forever. Dude, I probably watched this thing like 500 times already. Thank you for the beautiful hike. Thank you, Dark Horse. Hopefully we brought a little bit of light to your dark world. Dark Horse? Does that mean like the Dark Horse candidate? Alright, you guys want to walk towards civilization? Let's go towards civilization. What's your favorite place to eat? It used to be Killer Shrimp, Marina Del Rey. But, dude, that acid reflux shit is messing with me still, man. Well, I've been trying to eliminate all foods that I'm not supposed to have. I don't know, I guess I must be getting better. It's still bothering me. I'm like halfway through my dose of the medication that I'm on, so we'll see after that dose and eliminating all those foods if it corrects itself. Because I don't see myself going my whole life with this shit, dude. This shit's horrible. Yeah, but it's better that I exercise. I noticed that when I exercise, it kind of goes away. I got a doctor appointment coming up. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I lost a few pounds just by I haven't drank soda in like at least a month and a half. No sugary drinks. Luckily, I could have carrot juice and coconut water, and that actually brings some like temporary relief. So. But I can't have too much of it because it has a lot of calories. It's just like drinking soda in a way. Probably not as bad. You really do a lot of walking and hiking? Well, no, the problem is I haven't, dude, because in the winter, especially I've been doing all the stringing stuff at night, so I've just been driving everywhere. That's bad. That combined with the bad diet, combined with really bad hours for my circadian rhythm, I think this is causing all this shit. And we got a donation. Feather Lightfoot. Oh, thank you very much. Super chat. $49.99. Are you out of your mind? Thank you very much. Feather Lightfoot. Tell us a little something about yourself so I get a profile on you. Man, woman, age, hobbies. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know like I don't know, I'm just gonna start doing more stuff in the spring this summer. That's really when I started streaming, was because I just wanted to get out of the house and go places. Because I probably spent like a good 3 years like barely leaving the house. I just wouldn't go places. Like I'd stay just around my house, and I'd go to only the places like I kind of had to go to work, and then that's it. Favorite music? Acid trip Brazilian hip jazz. No, I don't know. I grew up on hip hop, dude. Most Def, Tribe Called Quest, Alcoholics, the Licks, rocking like a 6.6, something like a lunar eclipse. Every time I come home, I got 50 messages. I only call back the girls with big breasts. That type shit. Now, I don't know. I just listen to everything. I like listening to stuff from the 70s, 80s. Like all the big hits from the 70s to the 80s that were cheesy as shit. But they're actually good. It's good music. I do like Australian music. No, Brazilian. There's like a Brazilian jazz type music that I like listening to. I really don't know what it's called. Most deaf. Yeah, man, if you're depressed, you have to force yourself to get out, man. That's really the only answer, dude. I know it's hard when people tell you that shit and you're like, well, I'm too depressed, and people tell you, oh, just go exercise. Yeah, good, how are you? I tell you, hey, just go exercise or change your diet. It's usually because of the situation you're in. And but I will say, just force yourself. You have to force yourself a little bit at a time. You have to challenge yourself. Because if you keep doing the same things you've always done, it's not going to change. That's for sure. And you have to just start doing things for other people. It might be hard to do that, but that's really one of life's secrets, dude. People that are the happiest live the longest because their life isn't about themselves. And the people that live long and the happiest make connections and have family and friends and sense of community. That's all I can say about that. Besides that, talk to your doctor. But diet and exercise has so much to do with it, bro. So much, and stress. I'm telling you, that's why I started going out and doing all them walking streams and walking around. At a certain point, I was like, bro, I've wasted so many years of my life just sitting in my house, bro. Yeah, you have to do baby steps, dude. 5-minute walks. Walk around the block. Like, you can't wait for someone to come into your life and change things, because that's probably not going to happen. But if you go out and try to change yourself, maybe you'll run into people, dude. And you have connections with. Everyone is different, but I mean, that shit could only help. None of that is not gonna help, you know. There's no magic pill, and there's no like, hey, I eat only spinach every day now. But it takes time, and you just have to do little things. Before you know it, you're like, fuck. Like, you're not even thinking about being depressed anymore. And that's why you have to have connections and be busy so your mind doesn't go in that direction, dude. Because you start feeling comfortable. This is my perspective. Like, when I was really depressed, your brain is like trained itself to be comfortable being depressed. And that's like the shortcut. Your brain is dumb. It just goes to shortcuts. So when you're stressed out, you just go straight into being depressed or whatever. Same thing if you got anger issues. The moment something doesn't go your way, those people go into rages. That little shortcut. It's already been programmed, dude, but you could break that shit. And the best thing I ever got from therapy was asking yourself, what if? Like, what if you could change? Because for so long you think you can't change and you're stuck and nothing's ever going to change. But what if it could? What if it does? What if you could change your situation, change and be the person that you really want to be? What if? You have to allow yourself to at least think about the what if. And forgive yourself too for maybe all the shit you're blaming yourself. You're holding on to all this shit. It's not real, bro. It's just your brain playing tricks on you and me. We are not our thoughts, nor our past actions or behaviors, bro. So you can change. From this moment on, you can change, bro. From the moment you decide to change, you just make a little degree of change. And then in the vast openness ocean of life, your little slow cruise ship, instead of going towards Hawaii, if you turn it 2 degrees, you're going to end up somewhere else, like in India, just by turning it 2 degrees. Alright. That's all I got for my inspirational YouTube videos. But if you do things for other people, bro, you'll never go wrong. It's do it selfishly for yourself. Sorry, man. But things can and will change for everyone. And I think therapy works a lot. I think we all know what our problems are, and we all are waiting for things to change in our life, or someone to come into our lives and help change us. And that's probably not going to happen. So you need to just take the little baby steps. Get help, reach out, get therapy. If you need a medication, get medication. You know what I mean? If you're eating horrible foods, you're really overweight and stuff, like, you need to start cutting all that crap out. Anyways, this is definitely not medical advice. I'm telling you what kind of worked for me. But just know that there's a possibility, dude. That what if is a real possibility. That you can do everything you always wanted to be. Do, and you could be anything you wanted to be. And just stop blaming yourself. Because most people that are depressed and have anxiety, they blame themselves. And you're depressed and you have anxiety because you probably have a higher level of intelligence than most people. So you overthink things. That's also a gift. Maybe you're just not putting that energy. You're putting it, you know. Anyway, sorry about that. Baby steps. Baby steps and what if, dude? What if? Someone has to put the what if into your head. And that's yourself. But what if? I remember I used to do like this meditation thing, and like you were to picture yourself on a movie screen watching your own life when you like it was like a hypnosis thing actually. And I guess he would put you like in the theater watching yourself so you can get an outside view of yourself. You know what I mean? Like where you're not viewing it from inside of yourself, but you're viewing the things that are affecting you from the outside, from a different perspective. Hey man, thanks for those super chats and all that PayPals. We're in this parking lot. This parking lot, you could park here. There's actually a lot of parking here. There's a parking next to the lighthouse at that park where I went. It gets packed though. In the spring and summer, all these parking lots are filled. I never been to this one though. This one's huge. Well, not that huge, but probably holds like 100 cars. Compared to all these other ones, they have like little parking spots that have like, I don't know, 10 parking spots. There, Mitch. You're not in tears. I remember one time I used to work for a lot of rich people, and I went to Malibu, right? I used to fix hot tubs. And this dude lived in Malibu, and he was fucking miserable. He was rich as shit, but he was like, I don't know, for some reason he would talk to me. Most people don't talk to you, but that guy did. I don't know, but he was rich as shit. I think he came from like a financial family, traders. And I remember I was outside, I was fixing his thing, and then I was like, damn, it must be nice to come out here, you know, like, you got a real nice balcony, you got a hot tub on your balcony, dude, the ocean, like the waves hit your fucking house, you know, the waves are crashing underneath your hot tub on the balcony. And he was like, oh yeah, I do. And he was like, I don't even notice this shit. He's like, I'm miserable. Like, I'm miserable with all this shit in my life. It's like, you think money cures everything, but I'm miserable. This shit's, I don't know, he was just telling me like how miserable he was. And then we started talking, and I was like, why don't you just fucking, because he was like, I do all this shit, my job I hate, blah blah blah, this, you know, like, and I was like, well, why don't you just fucking do the things you like to do? And that dude fucking he acted like he had some type of epiphany, dude. He was like, what? He's like, oh, maybe he was just on cocaine or something, bro. He was like, I never thought about it. Because I was like, bro, you don't need money, you got resources. Like, what the fuck? Why don't you just do the things you do? You like to do, you know? And ever since that time, dude, we really got along, and whenever I would go to his house. Adult dating channel. I had at a certain point, you have to start doing the things you want to do for yourself. You gotta do things for others. Whoa. But you also have to do things you want to do in life, or else, you know what I mean? You don't want to just be stuck doing all the things you don't want to do. I probably have the least amount of money I've ever had, and if I compare it to where I was before, dude, I was miserable before. So you have to do what you want to do, not, you know what I mean? Like, don't let people fucking shame you or make you feel bad for the shit that you know, they haven't gone through the shit that you have gone. And they'll never understand, dude. They'll never understand the shit that you have gone through, just like I won't understand it. Right? There might be stuff affecting you that's fucking really bad that I would look at like, bro, complaining about that, but if it's really affecting you, like, it's real to you, so you gotta worry about you, bro. Or whatever, the shit that I gone through that I might tell somebody and they're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're complaining about that? Like, we don't even have fucking plumbing, dude. We don't have water to drink. You're complaining because you have to spend 20 minutes in traffic for your commute home in your fucking Audi Q7. Even my Toyota. Right now, especially the internet, the worst thing about fucking America right now is the lack of respect between people, dude. People are fucking miserable, and the internet and the chat, the people being anonymous, the culture of all that shit is like people say the worst shit without consequences, and people think it's real, bro, but that's just not real. People wouldn't talk, they don't talk like that in real life, dude. Only a handful of people do, and those are people that are fucking out of control and reckless. They're headed for a crash ending, you know? All that shit you see on the internet, all that negativity, all the shit that people talk and criticize about other people, bro, they're just telling you about themselves, bro. And a lot of people, they just like talk all this shit, and then they're like, oh no, I was just kidding. Like, oh, I didn't really mean all that. It was just joking around. It's like, but all that shit, bro, it's not real. In real life, people don't do that shit, man. All that politics shit too, bro. In real life, people don't do that shit because they would get fucking punched in the face. Eventually, someone would fucking beat the shit out of them. Or just the fear of, you know what I mean? It's easy to talk shit online when you're in front of somebody. It's a whole different story, dude. No matter who they are, dude. They could be the biggest guy or the smallest guy or girl or anybody, bro. But you're going to actually see that your words are hurting people, and that those words not only hurt people, if it angers them, there's going to be consequences. And are you really fucking wanting to face those consequences, you know? But the fucking, it's trash, dude. Politics are trash now, dude. You seen the other day at the fucking, was it the State of the Union, bro? There's no respect, man. There's fucking garbage. It's like if you ever talk to people that have been in prison or jail for a long time, but especially prison, They're the fucking most respectful fucking people. You see these dudes and you're like, fuck, this guy, do not mess with this guy. But them dudes come out and they're like the most respectful fucking people, because in prison, no disrespect is fucking tolerated, you know? I mean, that's because of the prison politics, but there can't be disrespect. Because it has severe fucking consequences. And you're speaking up for a whole fucking everybody, you know? So not only they don't disrespect people, and you don't, you know what I mean? It's just people you have to be super respectful. And I wish there was a way that people could clean their records after serving their time. If they, you know, there's some ways now, but if it was easier, you know what I mean? Like what young men do, they shouldn't have to pay for their whole lives if they serve their time and they come out. Because a lot of those people do all that shit before they're like 25 years old, bro. They're kids. Their brain's not even matured, and then people want to punish them for their whole fucking lives, bro. Whatever, and then wonder why all this shit is all fucked up on the streets. It's like you got all these people that went to prison and you want them to suffer their whole life. They can't get work, they can't fucking, you know what I mean? Almost impossible to get a decent job. And then you complain while there's all these fucking people living on the street and turning to drugs. And they're just convicts. It's like, bro, there's no help when you get out. It's like, fucking. Yeah, people are punished. They want to continue the punishment for your whole life, bro. And I think prison, yeah, people should serve their time, do their thing, get out, and then it should be really about rehabilitation. But if you don't allow these people back into the workforce, you know what I mean? What options do they fucking have, bro? Like, I know a lot of dudes that you can't even get hired at McDonald's, bro, or whatever. They go in there. Their records, their license is all fucked up. They can't even work at them. DoorDash. So a lot of these people you see on the street are people that have been to jail, have been in the system from a young age, and then they're just like, what would you do, bro? Like, you come out, you're fucking whatever, 27 years old, they're like, here's $200. Like, you got no place to fucking stay. You gotta follow, you know, maybe they let you into some halfway house somewhere, temporary housing. You gotta get a job, whatever they can give you, want to give you. Most of those people, they don't have resources, no nothing, and they've been doing fucking drugs in prison the whole time anyway, so it's not like they're coming out clean. And a lot of the people that are in that lifestyle, yes, because they have no family, they have no stability. They don't have the resources, they have nowhere to live, so you just get let out and they try to do their best, and go back to whatever they know. Doing drugs. Doing drugs means selling drugs. Men are young males between 16 and 25. They're really struggling right now, dude. And that's who commits all the crime, dude. Young kids, bro. 16 males, 16 to like 22. In that age range, when they don't have jobs, they're not working, if they have fucked up situation, even if they have a good situation, people are fucking wild, dude. When I was that age, I would do all kinds of shit, man. But I think that's just part of being male, dude. You take risks. You're a risk taker. You don't follow the rules, etc., bro. And your brain isn't mature, bro, till you're 25. I mean, you still kind of got a child's fucking brain till you're like in your mid-20s. And I know a lot of people that you see them when they were like fucking 18, 20, they were like horrible fucking people, dude. The worst. Then once they're like in their mid to later 20s, they start selling, then they got a job. You know, a lot of people actually having kids has helped them, because then they have something, like earlier, dude, they have something more than themselves that they have to take care of. But there's such a big percentage of the country that doesn't have anything, bro. They don't have family, they don't have mentors, they don't have resources. And those are the people most likely to fucking fall into those traps. I mean, there's people that come from good families, that are wealthy families, all that stuff, dude, but they still go down that shit. San Pedro. Since 1953, motorcycle place. Look at this bicycle place here. Look at all these bikes. Yikes. The bike palace. Dude, there's like hundreds of bikes in there. This is the main street in San Pedro here. Well, it's Gaffey, and then this one is Pacific. Gaffey is actually the main one. Oh, where's my blue waffle? tastes like the fig. I don't think it compares to the fig. Yeah, San Pedro's super like working class here. There's a lot of the people that work in the port are military families. What's over here? Oh, we got a police interaction over here. Tacos and mariscos. Classic San Pedro. Bakery and tortillera. Too dark to go drive around the neighborhoods. I think I'm just gonna cut the stream right here. Sorry, we started late today. It's just the traffic, man. It's hard to get to all the places I want to go. We're all far away. And with traffic, bro, it's like if I need to get to the places by like noontime. If I leave after like 2, like I was gonna go to Pasadena, it was almost 2 hours to get to Pasadena. Yeah, there's a little League here. Look, Eastview Little League, San Pedro. There's like a little park here. So there's a San Pedro Little League here. Little League field with the backdrop of the, what's it? St. Vincent Bridge? Oh no, the bridge is this way. Those are all the cranes that unload the ships. That's the bridge. I came here last time. There was a guy that he climbed, not this first one, but the second one. There was a report of him. They closed down the bridge, dude. There was a report of a guy with a gun climbing. So obviously everyone thought the worst. They closed down the bridge thinking he was going to just start shooting at cars from the top of the bridge. And when we got here, the bridge was closed. And someone down here said that like him or his co-workers had posted on Facebook or something or Twitter that like it was a guy that got fired from his job somewhere down here in the port. And he was actually not, he was suicidal and not, he wasn't looking to hurt people, I guess. Poor guy, man. But he ended up coming down. And hopefully he got the help that he needs, bro. We climbed that second one over there. Pretty cool place to play Little League here too. Imagine with the backdrop here. Hitting a home run over there. I'm gonna hit that ball over to the container ships. Man, I'm gonna hit a grand slam and hit that container ship over there. I played Little League. It was fun as shit. Hey, thanks again, Kat, for the PayPal. Thanks to everybody that donates through PayPal. It makes a huge difference. And there's a house right here, which I don't know what it is, dude. I think it's just the only house on the block here. It's a weird house. Look, is this the end? It says Super Love. I don't know, is this just like an artist house or something? I don't know, it's the only place. It's called Super Love, dude. Maybe look it up. What is Super Love in San Pedro? Oh no, it looks like some Buddhist thing or something. Hippie compound. But it's weird that it's the only like house. Maybe they own all the public land up here or something. Because this is just like a little hill. There's nothing but that Little League and then land and whatever Super Love is. Imagine being that person's neighbor. Well, that's the thing, is they have no neighbors. There's zero neighbors, dude. A very eclectic. I don't know. I think it's probably like an organization or I don't know, a retreat place or something. They have zero. There's no neighbors. It's just that. Looks very zen. I mean, it'd be cool as shit to. It'd be really cool to live there, but I don't know, sometimes having neighbors is good. They can hear your screams. Let's see. Let's look this up. Super Love, San Pedro. A private luxury vacation unit with harbor views. Private room in a home for $250. For $250, you can rent this on Airbnb. the putting green in your bedroom. It's like an art house. Okay, that looks a little creepy. So you go, that's where you go to summons the dead. Kitchen. Black walls, black cabinetry. Sunset views. $250 a night. Or you could just bring a sleeping bag and park and sleep on the Little League lawn, dude, right here for free. Get a better view. I think it's like just like an artist's house that he rents out as Airbnb. Free love, man. Oh, look at the cat drug in, dude. Gordito. What's up, feita? One of these days, I'm going to jump on my scooter and see where I can... you guys want to go to Terminal Island right now? How do I get over there? And do a little tour of the... You know, I'm going to drive there if you want to stick around, dude. The stream's over. But I guess we could put on the scanner. It's not all quiet. Terminal Island. There's a lot of cool like industrial stuff, you know, these ports. I've gone there a few times and the service is really bad. But I think T-Mobile has stepped up their game. Places that I didn't used to get service, now I got service. Just even earlier today, man. Those places would drop the service all the time, dude. Not no more. I should drive down there right now just to test the connection. They brought that Mercy ship. This is where they parked it right here. It was huge. During COVID, they brought that ship. I think they stole it from San Diego or something. They didn't steal it, but I think it's normally somewhere in San Diego. And they brought it and parked it right here, right besides the beginning of the bridge right there. There's an old. Oh, Jade. Thank you, Jade. I'll check it right now. Thank you very much, dude. This is an old bridge here. Metal bridge. And right here, you're going to hear the difference in the sound right here. Right here. Listen. It's quick. But that shit always scares me, man. There's like metal grates right here. Right here, too. Look. Right here. Because they're like see-through grates. And so like the water can run down. I think I just have PTSD because our bikes on the freeway, on the side of the freeway, and I would have those skinny tires. Terminal Islands, Japanese fishing village and historic fishing site. Uh-oh, see, the service is bad already. Are they expansion joints? That's what I thought. I thought they were for, to give the bridge a little bit of give. But I thought they were more for the water, for rain drainage. Alright. The bad service message has left. Where's the terminal island at? No sign? United States Coast Guard Base LALB and Exchange Barbershop. 2 miles to the left. Where's Terminal Island? To the left? To the left, to the left. Yeah, I don't like the way. Oh yeah, so we used to ride on the freeway. I didn't know that there was, we used to ride on the side because there was a shortcut. Either you have to bike around, you save like 10 minutes of cycling after biking all day. It would just take like one exit, you'd ride on the side of the freeway. There was those grates on the side of the freeways. I rode my bike, dude, and I fucking ate it, man. My bike went into that grate just like that because it's like this parallel to the Terminal Island to the right, and my bike dipped into there. I flipped over the front, got fucked up, man. So I got PTSD from grates. Every time I drive over there, I think like, oh, my tire's gonna go through one of the holes or something. Look at these. What are these, dude? Nuclear reactors. Petroleum containers? Let me know how good the service is here, because I want to do a daytime scooter streaming. I could spend the whole day here, bro, on a scooter probably. Actually, I'll probably do it on my bike. I don't know. Half. I run out of juice. This port area is big. I've actually never been down here, dude. Port of LA berths. Shit. Where's Terminal Island, dude? I don't want to go into no like restricted space. Nothing but trucks this way. Oh wow. Snacks. Oh shit. Stop sign. I don't see no stop sign, but it says stop on the ground. Yo, Silver Hill, thank you very much, Jade. I'm gonna give me a couple snacks. A couple. Thank you very much, man. Shit, I'm at the sing old Canada or something. Alright, we can't go in here. Fuck. Bro, I'm in there's nothing but trucks down here. This is not Terminal Island. Terminal Way Street. Oh yeah, it is this way. Japanese Fishing Village Memorial. Oh, that's cool, dude. I've never been down here. Jade. Oh, shit. Hold up. Yeah, okay. We're good. I thought I was going into all these trucks. Dude, there's like maximum overdrive. Look at all these trucks, man. This is how all our useless crap gets to us. Comes off of a ship. This guy's probably going straight to the 99-cent store. This guy going to the Dollar Tree. When it's buffering a lot, let me know. I never came down here because I thought that there was no way the service would last. Dude, this is like just industrial as shit. Drug dealer hit going down. Al Larson Marina. Beer, sodas, and snacks. That's probably mostly for the workers. Good. Look it up real quick. Terminal Island. Uh-oh. This is not Terminal Island. This is like Coast Guard thing. United States Coast Guard. Notice, federal property. Enter official business only. Federal Bureau of Prisons to the left. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to straight ahead. United States Coast Guard straight ahead. Oh yeah, Federal Correction Institute. Is it still a prison? Look, it's right there. Federal Correction Institution. Oh, bro, I didn't even notice that. Dude, that's like a tower up there. There's probably gunners up there ready to take the shot. Oh, hell no, dude. I'm too young to die. I'm too young, man. I got snacks to buy. Do your career justice. Now hiring. Federal Correction Institution, Terminal Island. If anybody wants to get a job here, call 310-831-8961 or trm-careers-s@bop.gov or apply online at www.usajobs.gov. Do your career justice. Federal Correctional Institution. If anyone wants to be a crooked guard. Oh shit. Well, this is Fire Station 11. I would get more pictures of it, but it's a federal. Let's see. Fire Station 11, dude. This is a boat fire station. Berth 256. All right, Terminal Island, historically known as the Isla Raza de Buena Gente. I didn't know it was known as the Isla Raza de Buena Gente. That means the island of does Raza mean people or race? I think it means people. Isla, people of good people. The island people of the island race of good people. Terminal Island, historically known as Isla Raza de Buena Gente, is largely an artificial island located in Los Angeles County, California, between the neighborhoods of Wilmington and San Pedro in the city of Los Angeles and the city of Long Beach. Terminal Island is roughly split between the Port of Los Angeles and Port of Long Beach. Land use on this island is entirely industrial and port-related, except for the Federal Correctional Institution, Terminal Island. Can you guys hear me? Before World War II, the island was originally called Isla Raza de Buena Gente and later Rattlesnake Island. It was renamed Terminal Island in 1891. In 1909, the newly reincorporated Southern California Edison Company decided to build a new steam station to provide reserve capacity and emergency power for the entire Edison system, and to enable Edison to shut down some of its small, obsolete steam plants. The site chosen for the new plant was on a barren mudflat known as Rattlesnake Island, today's Terminal Island in the San Pedro Bay. Construction of plant number 1 began in 1910. The land area of Terminal Island has been supplemented considerably from its original size. In 1909, the city of Los Angeles annexed the city of Wilmington. During this time, the father of the harbor, Phineas Banning, held deed to roughly 18 acres of land on Rattlesnake Island. Phineas Banning, that's a cool name, dude. Phineas Banning was instrumental in bringing innovative changes to San Pedro Bay and made the first steps towards expansion. Once annexed with the city of Los Angeles, the expansion was completed. In the late 1920s, Dead Man's Island in the main channel of the Port of Los Angeles was dynamite 62 acres to Terminal Island's southern tip. 62 acres? Dead Man's Island. That's a cool name, dude. Dead Man's Island, dynamited. I'm liking these words, dude. Phineas. I'm liking these names and words, bro. In 1930, the Ford Motor Company built a facility called Long Beach Assembly. Having moved earlier operations from downtown Los Angeles, the factory remained until 1958, when manufacturing operations were moved inland to Pico Rivera. In 1927, a civilian facility, Allen Field, was established on Terminal Island. The Naval Reserve established a training center at the field and later took complete control, designating the field Naval Air Base on San Pedro, also called Reeves Field. In 1941, the Long Beach Naval Station was located adjacent to the airfield. In 1942, the Naval Reserve Training Facility was transferred, and a year later, NAB, San Pedro's status was downgraded to Naval Air Station, NAS Terminal Island. Reeves Field as a naval air station was established in 1947. Although the adjacent Long Beach Naval Station continued to use Reeves Field as a large industrial facility, now covers the site of the former Naval Air Station. Japanese American fishing community. Here's a street scene on Terminal Island the day after the Pearl Harbor attack. The residents were evacuated to inland internment camps soon after, and the village was demolished. Damn, dude, they fucking demolished the whole village. Starting in 1906, a thriving Japanese American fishing community became established on Terminal Island in the area known as East San Pedro or Fish Island. Because of the island's relative geographical isolation, its inhabitants developed their own culture, even their own dialect. The dialect, known as Ki Shu Ben, or Terminal Island lingo, was a mix of English and the dialect of Ki Province, where many residents hail from. Dude, I didn't know all this. Prior to World War II, the island was home to about 3,500 first and second generation Japanese Americans. On February 9th, 1942, following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the FBI incarcerated all of the adult Issei males on Terminal Island on February 9th, 1942. No, February 19th, 1942. 10 days later, they fucking rounded all the adult males and put them in the camps. Immediately after the signing of Executive Order 9066. Hold on, let me start this over. On February 9th, 1942, following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the FBI incarcerated all of the adult Issei males on Terminal Island. On February 19, 1942, immediately after signing of Executive Order 9066, Terminal Island's remaining inhabitants were given 48 hours to evacuate their homes. They were subsequently sent to internment camps, and the entire neighborhood was razed. The Japanese community on Terminal Island was the first to be evacuated and interned en masse. And this is bronze statues of Japanese fishermen within the Terminal Island monument. After World War II, Terminal Island was an important center for defense industries, especially shipbuilding. The first California Shipbuilding Corporation shipyard was established there in 1941. It was also therefore one of the places where African Americans tried to effect their integration into defense-related work on the West Coast. The San Pedro Yard of Bethlehem Steel was also located on the island. 26 destroyers were built there following the mobilization of the warship industry by the Two Ocean Navy Act of July 1940. The yard was the third largest of its kind on the West Coast, behind the Seattle-Tacoma Shipbuilding Corporation in Puget Sound and Bethlehem's own San Francisco yard, which was named Union Iron Works. Also in the port of Los Angeles, but not on the island, was the Wilmington Yard of Consolidated Steel. In 1946, Howard Hughes moved his monstrous Spruce Goose airplane from his plant in Culver City to Terminal Island in preparation for its test flight. In its first and only flight, it took off from the island on November 2nd, 1947. Brotherhood Raceway Park, a quarter-mile drag racing strip, opened in 1974 on the former U.S. Navy land. It operated with many interruptions until finally closing in 1995 to be replaced by a coal handling facility. Preservation of vacant buildings earned the island a spot on the top 11 sites on the National Trust for Historic Preservation's 2012 Most Endangered Historic Places list. In the mid-2013, the Los Angeles Board of Harbor Commissioners approved a preservation plan. The trust cited the site as one of 10 historic sites saved in 2013. All right. Dude, this has so much history and so much more stuff, dude. Should I keep reading? You want the current use? Or should we keep moving? Current use is pretty short. The west half of the island is part of the San Pedro area of the city of Los Angeles, while the rest is part of the city of Long Beach. The island has a land area of 4.46 square miles, or 2,854 acres, and had a population of 1,467 at the 2000 census. The Port of Los Angeles and the Port of Long Beach are the major landowners on the island, who in turn lease much of their land for container terminals and bulk terminals. The island also hosts Can Terminal Island, which began operating in 1938, hosts more than 900 low-security federal prisoners. The Long Beach Naval Shipyard, decommissioned in 1997, occupied roughly half of the island. They will refurbish 5 buildings and raise a tent-like structure for research, design, and manufacturing. SpaceX has been building and testing its planned Starship crewed space transportation system intended for suborbital, orbital, and interplanetary flight in Texas. The new SpaceX rocket, too large to be transported for long distances overland, will be shipped to the company's launch area, Panama Canal. The 19-acre site was used for shipbuilding from 1918 and was formerly operated by the Bethlehem Shipbuilding Corporation and then the Southwest Marine Shipyard. The location has been disused since 2005. All right. I hope you guys got the history here of Terminal Island. Oh, look, these are some of the old buildings. Sick. No trespassing, section 18. Keep out. They're boarded up. Look at these cool buildings, dude. What is this, Art Deco? Look at the entrance, dude. That looks like it was a restaurant or a bar. This looks like just the backdrop of a movie set here, bro. I bet you this has been used for TV shows at least. Like if you wanted to film a scene from like earlier times in the 70s. Oh look, Harbor Light Mini Mart, restaurant, fish and chips, open 7 days. What's that sign, bro? It's a mini mart. It looks like it was probably operational. I don't know, a little while back. Wharf Street. Look, these are the nets, I guess, fishing nets with the floaty thing. Tugboat. Boats. I'm on a boat, man. Alright, sorry man, it's bad service here. It looks like there's some wild cats. That's cool. I gotta get a picture of this sign here. How old do you think that sign is? Backside of it. It looks like this was probably still open like till the 90s. Look at these cats. Meow. You guys know Cat Harvey? Like someone's gives them water and food. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. What are you guys up to? Loitering and smoking reefer, huh? Loitering and smoking the reefer. Street cats. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life. That's cool that this was like a whole community here. I didn't know. I had heard of the fishing community, but I didn't know it was mostly Japanese. I didn't know it was 3,500 people and they had their own fucking dialect here. Go down this street. Street. I want to see if there's any old buildings left like that. That little mini mart thing looks like there's a newspaper rack there that looks like it's from the 90s. So it was probably still operational into the probably 1990s. There's a tsunami hazard zone sign. Oh, cool, dude. Look at these boats. Tugboats. Crystal Bay. Where are we? We're in San Pedro, Terminal Island. These are all fishing boats. Those are all the floats and the nets. More cats. These ones had red eyes. Look, more cats, street cats. Rays on the streets now check the coast shiftless. Cats be acting frivolous. Meow. There's more over here. There's another one. I thought this was Rattlesnake Island, dude. It's more like Kitty Cat Island, isn't it? Meow. Meow. Come here. Why am I talking in this voice? I don't know. Come here. Oh, this guy's hobbling. Don't leave your friend. He's got a limp. Meow. Yeah. This guy. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, this guy's hobbling, bro. He's hurt. Licking his wounds. No. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so, man. You hurt? You got jumped, bro? Hang in there, man. You'll get through this. Hang in there, bro. Poor guy. Oh, sea lions. I know that sound. Port police. Must be on the docks over there. Oh, you can see the prison. In the background, that's the prison on the other side. I thought they had closed it down a long time ago. Right there where those lights are and to the right, that is a federal prison called Terminal Island Prison. Which host some low-level federal prisoners. I mean, it looked really low-level, dude. I was able to drive up right to the entrance. These look like they're just some old buildings, factories that may or may not be in use. Oh, they look empty. Oh, a skunk. Damn, dude, wildlife thrives over here. Less humans, more animals, dude. Health center? Oh, this looks like this was once a hospital or something here to the right. Or clinic. A lot of history here, dude. It's probably for the soldiers or the Coast Guard. 1050 Way Street. Look at all these cats, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 cats. Look, this boat's taking off. Fishermen. The biggest catch. Deadliest catch. Adios. Be safe. Hey, the more I know. These are crab cages, I think. It's cool going places I've never been, dude. It's one of the few fucking streets I never really explored. Where the hell is this, the Japanese fishing memorial, dude? I'm gonna look it up. I thought it would be really... There'd be some signs, big signs to it. Well, there's a big sign on the exit. How's the service here? Decent? I see there's giving me the bad service. Look, more cats over there. I'm gonna come here during the day, bro. I'm gonna do the whole tour of the whole port. This is a private property now. It's next to the fire department. Oh, I just went there. Next to the prison and the fire department? Oh, I guess I missed it. It's been good, kinda. You wanna go back? Let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, because there was a huge sign on the exit of the freeway. But once I actually exited the freeway, there was no sign that said left or right. You guys mind the quiet streams like this? Is it too boring? We could put some scanner in the background. Or some non-copyright music. That always gives me a copyright anyways. That's fine.